Good morning, happy Sunday to you all. Here is your week ahead guidance from today, Sunday the 30th, running for the next 7 days. Energies are changing from one day to the next, so this is what's currently coming through from Spirit for this current energy. We do have that full moon in Gemini taking place on the 4th of December. And this is very much emphasizing on relationships. There could be a wave of clarity, a breakthrough in communication. There may well be some emotional revelations connected to the truth as well during that full moon in Gemini. So having that energy of the full moon in this week's guidance, that energy will be gaining momentum as we roll into the 4th of December. So let's see what is coming in from my spirit guides and my angels for this week ahead, and see whether there is a little bit of insight to further that full moon in Gemini. So let's pull an overall angel number for the week ahead, please, spirit angels. What is the overall angel number for the week, please? What is the angel number for the week, please? Thank you. So we have 1515, all right, the big break. And it's funny, because as I was gearing up to do this weekly guidance with Spirit, I just had to do my ironing first. Spirit was making me feel like this week is about incoming communication. That there would be some news coming in this week with regards to communication, that there would be a reason to celebrate this week. So I feel like because Spirit is bringing in 1515, the big break, I feel like something is going to come in this week that is going to give you that big break, that may well give you that opportunity. If you've been searching for some help, you may get that help. There's a sense of a feeling of there's going to be some extra cash coming your way this week as well. I'm feeling in from Spirit. But there's some kind of support coming in this week that is going to help you with an opportunity. All right. I also feel like because the full moon in Gemini is taking place this week as well on the 4th of December, and Spirit is bringing forward the big break and my angels, I feel like there may well be a big break as well with regards to relationships as well this week. There may well be a turning point, a breakthrough within a relationship this week. So there's a sense of direction, there's a sense of movement coming in with this connection, with this relationship as well, all right. But having said that, the week isn't all focused on relationships and connections this week. This is very much about you having that forward movement, all right? It is about you concentrating on those goals this week, Spirit's making me aware of, and really pushing for you to be successful this week as well, all right? It's about running with those ideas, those projects that you have for this week, all right? It's about you having fun where things may seem that little bit mundane, all right? It's getting you out of that feeling of mundaneness as well this week. Spirit is making me aware of trying to turn things into that little bit of fun, because when you come from a place of passion, when you come from a place of desire with regards to goals and accomplishments and achievements, that's where you get that success. That's where your rewards, your efforts will be rewarded big time as well, all right? So this week it is coming in like there could be that big break coming in for you. So let's pull a Moonology card to touch on that full moon in Gemini. I really feel like this week is about you being able to show people what you're made of this week, all right? That this week it is about maybe showing off your talent, showing off your skills, showing off that creativity this week as well. Some of you may well be going for an interview this week as well. You may well be hearing on some form of news this week. But there's definitely a sense that there is going to be some form of communication coming in that you've been waiting on, that some of you are going to get a big break, and there is going to be a cause of celebration because Spirit is showing me celebrations taking place. But having said, with that celebration, there may well be a birthday celebration, some form of anniversary celebration as well this week. It's not very often that I do get actual spirit stepping in, but there is like a spirit message wants to come in. I do have a granddad energy coming in for this week's energy as well. Very jolly granddad coming in. And he's talking about something to do with socks. So there's something to do with socks. Holy socks. Somebody likes to wear holy socks all the time because they think it is their good luck charm. All right, so he just wanted to bring in that. So you may well be going for a job interview and you may well be the one who likes to wear holy socks, but the way that he's bringing it in is like you might get caught off wearing holy socks. You might have to take your shoes off in a place of where you didn't expect to be taking your shoes off, and your toes are going to be poking out of the socks. So just be mindful where you're going, what you're doing this week. If you do have an habit of wearing holy socks, then maybe don't put holy socks on at some point this week. All right, step back then, please, Spirit. Thank you for that little message. All right, so what is the cards coming in? All right, so we have that beginnings card coming in, lovely. So that did feature in last week's guidance. It's coming in for this week because, again, it is a brand new month. It is a fresh new start. All right, it's like whatever you've been through during the month of November, the highs, the lows and everything, this is that blank canvas yet again. It's where we can put everything behind us and we can really focus on the month ahead and have it as that new starting point for us. All right, but I feel like because Spirit is making me aware of the big break that is taking place, that some of you are going to get that call and you're going to get that break, what you've been waiting on and holding out on. That is going to give you that beginnings. That is going to give you that new beginning of where you're able to have something to focus on this week. All right, because you want to focus on something. You want to get the task at hand done. Because it's going to bring out that progress. It's going to give you those goals. It is going to give you an opportunity. All right, this opportunity, it may well be that you are able to help other people as well. All right, not just yourself. What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? Right, okay. There is a little bit of shadow work coming up. All right, a little bit of shadow work coming in. Sometimes to me shadow work is just that little bit of energy that likes to come around where you feel that little bit triggered. There's something that needs to come in. That may well be with the full moon in Gemini, with that emotional revelations connected to the truth. That may well be where there's some shadow work needed to be had there. Thank you, Spirit. Again, protection coming in. That came in last week's guidance. So there's a lot of protection coming in. 444 from the angels. So, you know, during this energy, during this shift, there's a lot of protection taking place from your angels. All right, and I feel like this protection as well, it's not only a safety blanket of protection, but it's a protection of trying to steer you, trying to guide you as well this week in tapping into that intuition, feeling into that intuition. Where do you feel called to go as well? Because this is leading you into that success. All right. Yeah. Got changes coming in. So I do feel like this reason for celebration, this reason for success is where the changes are coming in. All right, I feel like the changes are going to be good changes that are coming in. Because the changes are going to fall into place. I'm hearing from Spirit. All right, the changes are going to fall into place this week. Happy changes Spirit is making me aware of. Happy changes there's something beautiful coming in with the changes as well, because I'm seeing the swans down here, and Spirit is making me aware that there's something beautiful coming in with the way that something is going to change within your life. And we've got the home card coming in as well, so it may well be something to do with around the home, changes within the home dynamics may be changing. There may well be some happy news with regards to baby news, pregnancy news as well this week, I'm hearing in from Spirit. All right. Too many cards there, Spirit. But I feel like this week is very much a light week. It feels very light. It doesn't feel very heavy right now as I sit here with Spirit compared to previous weeks. I feel like it is just that first week getting into the groove, because we know what's to come with Christmas, don't we? All that chaos. So this week you're just being asked to take it step by step. Just go with the flow this week. Allow what comes in, allow what goes out. You know, this is about you just going at your natural pace this week. There's no rush, and it is a week of being able to, you know, a week of a week of achieving your goals this week as well. So that progress as well that Spirit was talking about, there may well be something happening, projects taking place within the home as well, but there's definitely some form of progression taking place as well this week. So let's just pull one final card for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Again, that heart's desire, that is about you, you know, getting that success from being passionate about something this week. That if you tap into that heart's desire, that passion, you know, the most tremendous success comes from passion. And again, Spirit is talking about all those efforts will be rewarded big time this week. So it is a case of going after what you want this week, following your dreams, knowing that something is opening up for you where you're going to receive a big break, an opportunity. So yeah, I feel like this is a good week for you all.